Sorry, I'm very small. Thank you. This poem wants to be a blues song. I read the title dramatically and then I heard someone go, I love this one. Restart, pretend I just came on. This poem wants to be a blues song. Some say the blues is a fat black woman. I think the blues is that boy who won't leave your life or stay in it long enough for you to heal. It's those late night phone calls to nobody when your heart is flat out of change or a map. It's the instant noodle dinner at home when you can't handle the bright emptiness of fluorescent lighting in restaurants or the unbearable warmth of a bar. It's at the bottom of a whiskey glass, in the Tori Amos song that's been playing on loop for 5 continuous hours. It's writing that poem that's such a cliche, you know you should probably avoid it like the plague. The blues is wasting like those similes, wasting like time that should have been about making sunshine with you. Some say the blues is a fat black woman. Sometimes it's just the wrong pair of shoes. It's not knowing who to put on speed dial. It's a song called Loneliness, a drink called A Long Cab Ride Home Alone. The blues is all about longing cutting sharp into your bones. Some say the blues is a fat black woman. I know it's Guns N' Roses playing when there's not enough tequila in the room. And sometimes in the midnight hours when you don't pick up your phone, I can feel the blues stirring. The blues is singing, don't you know, honey, sometimes the blues can make the kisses of the wrong man feel like a healing. Thanks. I just want to say a big giant thank you to Melissa for having me. And I promise I wasn't being a diva, like we've been trying for 2 years to get this to happen.
She wasn't a diva.
I'm not a diva. I'll help you pack up later to prove it. But it's so nice to be back in KL. And it's so nice to see this packed room, and you guys are a really special audience. So this I'm really nervous. Okay, so this next one is about my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, who a ton of people say I look like and say that I am like, which is probably true because she was a teacher and she was really stubborn and quite difficult to live with. But also really cool, so I'll take it. So she passed away in 2010, and I got married a couple of years ago, and I found myself really kind of missing her because I just kind of really wanted to know like what she would have worn or whether she would have liked the sari I picked, or like I just had all these questions for her and there was no way to get to her because she was dead. So I wrote her a poem, and this is for my grandmother, and it's called What Now, Old Woman? What now, you old woman, flesh like dough? What now? Who do I ask about the constant kneading, the division of water and ghee for rotis so thin you can look through them like windows to childhood? Who do I ask when I need to know which shlok will make my wished for things apparate? Who will tell me how many times I should let the words vibrate small hummingbirds on my lips as I caress Rudraksha beads, tuck them under my pillow? You see, it's been hard times, and I need a talisman of your making. So what now, old woman? Can you hurry up your limping gait? Can you untuck the handkerchief from your sari, unfold it to reveal turmeric for my wounds, and say you are watching me? Tell me I'm doing it all wrong. I have been too liberal with the salt again, and this is not what Arjun would have told Krishna, as if you taught me nothing with those stories. Come look at me in disappointment. Speak to me from wherever you are, because the nights keep falling and nobody knows how I could be any granddaughter of yours. I feel like maybe I should read a funny poem, just to, break it up. So, does anyone here know Amitabh Bahchan?
Yes!
Holla. You might know him, right? Okay. So, this is my poem called Amitabh Bahchan. It's really hard to do. It's really not drunk. Okay. I want to marry him. I whisper into the TV as a 3-year-old, because who else can open a car door handle like this tall, swaggerlicious man? Who else chews on a toothpick like a hot first kiss? And it's hard to find words to articulate the whirlpool in my belly, his eyes that mourn but turn mourning into something sexy. Whose voice is chocolate bubbling baritone? He strolls slow, while other men are falling in the middle of curry western movie fight scenes, and oh my God, is he puffing at that cigarette or trying to create an orgasm? This man, this 6'2" pillar of desire, and the bad guy says, "Now you're in trouble, you rogue. We've been looking for you." But he tilts his head back, exhales smokes, and says, "You've been looking all over while I was right here waiting." And when he goes looking for the bad guy, he stands like a rock in the middle of a hurricane and spits, "Agar apni maa ka doodh piya hai, to samne aa." Damn, son, you're gonna make a girl unable to walk straight. Your smirk hits hard as a double vodka and gin cocktail. You, so beautiful on a motorcycle, hard and lean on a horse. You dancing, but moving only one muscle. You, resplendent in remorse. You, drenched to curve of chest in rainfall. You, gun-cocked with half smile. You, full of anger and tenderness and sex. You, aviator sunglasses, wide-collared, bell-bottom styled. God help brown girls like me everywhere, growing up watching you on screens. God help my brown girls' hunger and my brown girls' sweltering dreams.